Bailey Dawn, first in. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome in, welcome in. Of course, I know everything about Charlie Kirk. We'll talk about it. I know that was the first thing that was going to come up, so don't worry. Hey, Allie. And no, I will not. I will not watch the video. Let's do my SmackDown song, and we'll get into it. Let's go. She signs on every day at 4, waiting for MAGA to enter the door. Whether this and that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie, it runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got bite. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diana hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diana's got game, and she's hard to beat. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running her show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma the Jewel. With Magus in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diana delivers the end game stunner. She says, oh, look, we have a Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. That is for you, Trump supporters. You MAGA are the most emotional creatures to ever have walked this planet. Oh my God. All right. We are going to talk about the elephant in the room. Okay? Yes, I know all about Charlie Kirk. I have always, if you've been following me for any amount of time, have always and forever condemned any type of political violence. Period. This is right versus wrong. This is not left versus right. We've been calling for gun control in this country, and all we're met with is thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. You guys don't have this energy for children. Just because he's famous on the right side, now you guys are up in arms and like, oh, it's the Democrats' fault all the time. No, we've been calling for sensible gun control. Political violence is never okay. Ever. The hate is coming from the top. The hate is not coming from me. The hate is coming from Donald J. Trump. The hate is coming from you guys, too. Donald Trump said that Democrats were the enemy within. We're not the problem. This is a right versus wrong. This is decent and indecent people.
This has nothing to do with Democrat or Republican. I am not the problem. I condemn all violence. I condemn all violence. I condemn all violence. Period. End dot. That's it. Payback is coming. You guys sound psycho. Okay? I'm not the problem. I'm not saying good. I hope he got. I would never say that. You guys want retribution. You guys are the ones who are like, oh, it's coming back to you. It's coming back to you. Is anybody talking like that? Have you heard anybody say anything about we want him to unalive or anything? No. We don't like gun violence. In case you guys didn't know, we're the ones who are constantly calling for sensible gun control. Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves that. Liberals are not dangerous. You guys are saying that liberals are dangerous. How do you know who did it? How do you know it was a liberal? Hate begets hate. You can't go around hating everybody in this country. You hate immigrants. You hate women. Your president hates immigrants. Hates women. Likes children, though. This is not about attacking each other. This is about right and this is about wrong. This has nothing to do with Republican versus Democrat. You guys are full of hate. You want all the immigrants out of this country. Hate begets hate. This is not about me. This is not about me. Hate begets hate. You guys are hateful. You hate immigrants. You hate people that are different. You hate gay people. You hate transgender people. You hate anyone who looks or acts or does things differently than you. And you have the fucking audacity to call us hateful. No, we're not. You don't give a shit about legal ones either. Shut the fuck up. MAGA's just cruel. You guys are awful human beings. And I don't think that Charlie Kirk got what he deserved. At all. He has children. He's someone's dad. But all these children that are unalived in these school shootings all have parents that are going to miss them too. Those are someone's kids. So no, I'm not happy that he got pew-pewed at. No, we want sensible gun control in this country. That's what Democrats have been calling for. And I'll tell you something, the saddest thing that happened earlier, Parker was there. He's hysterical. He was in the crowd in Utah. He said it's the scariest thing he's ever been through in his whole life. I mean, he's crying. He is not okay. All of those kids are going to be traumatized. Anyone who had to witness that is going to be traumatized. What are we doing? What are we doing in this country, guys? We're the ones saying sensible gun control, and every single Republican goes against it, goes against every bill, goes against everything to try to help keep us safe. I cannot watch the video. My son watched it and he told me, Mom, do not watch it. He said, I don't think that was survivable. I can't watch that kind of stuff. I can't even watch people riding bikes and trying to do flips and they crash and land hard because I'm an empath and I physically feel what they do and I can't do it. I can't watch it. If you're going to come in here just to spew hate, I want to have conversations, but you're not going to come up here and be like, it's your fault. It's because of you. It's you stupid, hateful Democrats. Dude, it's not because of me. It's not because of me. We condemn gun violence. We want sensible gun control. So please only hit the guest request if you voted for Donald Trump. I'm going to stick to my regular top. My 4 to 6 p.m. is Trump voters only. From 6 to 7, everyone else. So if you if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I want to have these conversations, but I'm not going to just be up here all day long. Of course they're blaming liberals. Of course they are, when they have no idea who the shooter was. It's all traumatic. If you think any of us love this at all, then you don't know Democrats. When we voted for Kamala Harris, we voted for everyone in the country, including you. When you voted for Donald Trump, you voted against the people that you don't like. I voted for the farmers to keep their farms. They didn't. They voted. They should have wanted to own their farms more than they wanted to own the libs. I don't spread rhetoric. I have conversations. Fred, why don't you come up here, Fred? I'm no Charlie Kirk fan, but this is a human being. And again, what do all these shooters have in common? Men. They're all fucking men. I don't think men should be allowed to have guns in this country. I think that that's who's perpetuating the violence. So only women should be allowed to carry weapons, because you don't see us going around mass unaliving people or unaliving people, especially white men.
And your party would be, what is a woman? Because you guys can't even tell us what one is.
Did you vote for Trump?
Actually, I didn't vote at all.
Then get the fuck out of here. Transphobic piece of shit. Anybody that's not just going to go straight to, what is a woman? Fucking idiots. You wouldn't know because you've never touched one. So dumb. It's just dumb. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. When you have violence and rhetoric and people kidnapping people off the streets and doing this shit, when you have violence perpetrated on the country by the president of the United States, you're going to get more violence. That's why we're asking for it to stop. We don't want violence. When you do nothing but breed hate, you're going to breed more hate. This is not our fault. This is not on Democrats. You voted for Trump because you hated immigrant people. You voted for Trump because you hated transgender people. You voted for Trump because you hate LGBTQ people. We don't vote on hate. We voted so that everyone in the country, the collective good, would be taken care of. I'd be fine if there was no guns anywhere in the entire country. Lily is a friendly. Nobody's attacking people for their opinions. I'm attacking you for your fucking shitty ass vote. And for your party, your people are kidnapping people off the streets. Armed thugs with face masks on, kidnapping people off the streets. You guys don't give a flying fuck when these schools get shot up. You're not out here. We're the ones that advocate for gun control, and you guys are like, shall not be infringed. Sorry to do this, y'all, but this was Charlie Kirk in 2023. Gun deaths are unfortunately worth it to keep our Second Amendment. So you know what? What do you want us to do? You can't come in here blaming us when it's your side who won't do anything about the unnecessary unalivings in this country. It is not the Democrats. Sure didn't age well, did it? A school in Colorado, just 2? So that's on us too? Is that the Democrats too? It's almost like we have a fucking gun problem, or actually a white dude problem. We have a white dude problem. So stop coming in here and telling us, oh, it's the Democrats. You guys are going to get yours. You guys, this is on the Democrats. No, it is not. I do not incite violence or hatred, never, however. Mama Missy, get up here and tell me one time I've incited violence. Get up here or shut up. If you have watched me for any length of time, if you're just rolling by my screen for the first time today, then you don't know me. I condemn all violence, all kinds of violence, every bit of violence. We need sensible gun control and violence. No end of violence. But it's your side that perpetrates and won't do anything about fucking gun violence. That's on you. I do not incite violence. Not once ever. I have never called for the POTUS's unaliving either. What is wrong with you people? I have never said that. You're talking out your ass. Never. I've never incited violence. I said he needs to be impeached and removed and imprisoned. And I still believe that. Have I once called for his unaliving? No. Oh, I can't wait for his obituary, but that's because natural causes are going to take him, honey. I didn't say somebody should go take him out. I've never advocated for someone to go take him out. I don't condone violence or political violence. I just know old Cankle Mickey Yam Tits. His time's coming. He's got venous insufficiency. We already know. So when I say I'm waiting for the big old obituary, I'm just saying I'm waiting for when, it's his time. I've never advocated for political violence, you stupid ass. You guys are so dumb. Sean Hannity is not a reliable enough source. Yeah, their fake outrage is just fucking annoying. Just this fake outrage because it's Charlie Kirk. Who gives a fuck? You guys don't give a shit about the kids. All the kids being mowed down in schools every day. The reason why my son can't even send my grandson to school. Hannity is not a reliable. I want to wait till I hear some, it be confirmed. If only it was me. You're a disgusting human. You can fuck all the way off. There you go. You get the mute. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I didn't hear any of this when the senators, those people in Minnesota, those Democrats were mowed down by a MAGA. How come no other news outlet is saying it's been confirmed? No other news outlet saying it's confirmed. I don't believe fucking Sean Hannity, okay? I don't care. It actually should be me the way I'm talking. Okay. That's, if you want to be a disgusting human, you're the reason why Charlie Kirk got boom boom today, not me. Get the fuck out of here. The Minnesota Dems, school kids, they don't give a shit about them. They're a bunch of hypocrites. It's the fake outrage. So they can, blame the Democrats. No, you don't even know what this guy said. Or what his politics were. Nothing. Do you care about the kids in the school shooting in Denver today? Where's your outrage? Where's your outrage for the children? Don't come in here saying this is a fucking Democrat problem. This is about indecent versus decent. They're indecent human beings. I didn't say I didn't care. I was like, you have to have the same energy. You don't care when children are essayed or diddled and that your president's covering up. You don't care about children unalived in school. Y'all help me with my flash goal. I need 16 more people to do one rose, I believe it is. Papa, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
All right. How old are you, and what state did you vote in?
28 in Alaska.
Oh, I don't think I've spoken to anybody from Alaska.
I'm in Alaska.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, what did you want to say?
Do you think that it was wrong for this man to have been likely alive today?
Absolutely. I condemn all political violence. That's what I was saying. I only put this up here. This wasn't my main background, but they're everyone. Oh, that's all you wanted? Oh, if you've been here, I've said it 94 times. I condemn all political violence. Not even political violence, because children are getting mowed down in schools. I care about the children too. We need sensible gun control in this country, and Republicans refuse to do anything about it. That's not on us. Austin, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did. And I just wanted to say, I think it's really unfortunate that you're using somebody getting shot in the neck.
This wasn't my main background. I just put it over there because somebody said that Democrats wanted this and all that. And I'm like, no, he himself said, hey, these deaths have to keep happening, talking about children in schools being shot up because it's worth it to keep the Second Amendment.
So, I mean, this is the question. So you don't like the Second Amendment at all in the Constitution?
No, I have no problem with the Second Amendment. I mean, I would be fine if they banned fucking everything, but that's not going to happen. We need sensible, nationwide, federal gun control, all 50 states with the same rules. The problem is if you got states that you can open carry, you got states you can't carry. They just go, but some states you can't buy weapons, so they go to the neighboring state and then can bring it back to their state. We need all 50 states to have the same laws.
So gun control law, that's pretty broad. Do you want low capacity mags? Do you want
I want universal background checks. Red flag laws, mental health screenings. I think personally, they should have to keep it in a safe or a vault or whatever. Second, I also think that they should start carrying insurance. I guarantee you there will be gun control in this country so fucking fast when insurance companies have to start paying out on insurance. Just like a car, safe storage laws, insure your weapons, safety classes.
Like a concealed carry permit, you're supposed to have a concealed carry license on you. I agree.
Not in all 50 states, no.
Yeah, you're right. Not in all 50 states. The states are different. I agree with you. There should be a federal blanket law.
That's all the Democrats have been asking for, and Republicans refuse to do dick. They won't do anything. They vote against every fucking measure we try to do.
So, I mean, yeah, it goes state by state. I think taking the Second Amendment away is crazy because that's going against the Constitution, but I think we have the right to bear arms. I don't think it. Well, I know it because it's in the Second Amendment.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
If we could take away, if it meant that not a single child would ever be unalived again, would you give up your weapons?
So.
Nope,
Yes.
that's it. Okay. So no one needs an AR-15. I'm sorry. No one needs that type of weapon. I don't care who you are.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I will say this. Okay, for instance, I'm in Hawaii, right? I was just talking to an Australian man. He's 62 years old, and in Australia, obviously, they have much stricter, gun control laws. But over there, crime is rampant, but they do it with machetes over there. So it's not going to stop death. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, but you also can't mow down an entire classroom of 4-year-olds. And kill 50 people at one time.
I agree with you. But what it comes down to with that is not necessarily the weapon, it's the size of the mag. So obviously if you have an AR-15 that can only hold 10 rounds.
I thought you said you were in Alaska.
No, I'm in Hawaii.
So why'd you say you were from Alaska?
Did I say Alaska? No, I was talking to a guy who's from Australia.
I asked you when you came up, how old are you and what state did you vote in? You said your age. Oh, that was the last guy? Okay, my bad.
Yeah, no, I'm in Hawaii.
Sorry, that was the last guy. I got you mixed up. My bad.
Yeah, no, my bad. No, it's just we're never going to eliminate deaths, and it's a really sad day whether you like Charlie Kirk or not. you know,
This has nothing to do with whether I like him or not. He's a human being, and I condemn all violence, all political violence and violence. But the fake outrage by the Trump supporters, they're all up in arms that fucking Democrats are evil and it's our fault. We're gonna get it back. Right now, the war is on again. Twitter is nuts, dude.
I voted for Trump, but I still think that kind of talk that they're doing, that's ridiculous. I think that all shootings are equally horrendous. And
yeah, but your side won't do anything.
so there's certain things
Because they're beholden from the MR. No, it's not both sides. Do not both sides. This is not. No, 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 no. We are not both siding this. This is uniquely Republicans because they are sponsored and they are beholden to the NRA. It is not both sides.
No, I'm agreeing with you. Obviously, both. So certain parties, they have certain things, certain organizations that back them, and that's how they win elections. Okay. So the NRA is obviously a Republican.
So why don't we take out lobbying? Why don't we take out all of that? Why don't we bring back, why don't we undo Citizens United? Why don't we undo all of that and get fucking money in lobbying and all these companies and all these people, these lobbyists that have taken over? They're supposed to represent the people, not these corporations. So get them fucking out of politics, but guess who won't do it?
Yeah, but guess who won't do it? It's crazy that you say that because this is not happening. This is happening on both sides. They're all balling paper.
Oh, I agree. But I guarantee you Democrats would give it up before the Republicans would.
Why would you think that? Do you know which? Okay, so during the election between Trump and Kamala, which candidate do you think had more institutional backing with super PAC money?
Donald Trump.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Kamala.
No, prove it. Nope. Nope. Prove it.
Do you know who George Soros is?
Nope, I need you to prove it, please. And of course I do. That's a racist dog whistle for anti-Semitism, so you can fuck off. George Soros is 95 years old. George Soros ain't doing shit. That's an anti-Semitic dog whistle. Don't use his name again.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's not true. It's not true. It's not true.
Wait, so are you saying it's not true that he gave $50 million to the Kamala Harris campaign?
So he's 95. No.
What does 95 mean? How does it stop you from giving money?
He doesn't. It's a dog whistle for anti-Semitism. That's what they've been using. The right side has been using for many, many years. That it's all George Soros, all George Soros, all George Soros. Where's the proof of how much George Soros gave her?
What do you mean? It's been done.
No, I need you. Then you should be able to go get it and bring it and tell me and show me. If it's everywhere, go get it.
Okay, let me go look it up. But I can just tell you this.
No. Nope. Source.
So I'm not
Source. Have you heard of someone named Elon Musk? Who personally said he spent $250 million of his own money? Get the fuck out of here. Even if George Soros gave her $50 million, Elon gave $250 million. Who the fuck cares?
So I found it. It's actually $140 million from George Soros.
Where? What is the source?
It's congress.gov.
Who? Okay, who was it? Who? Congress.gov what?
So let me look at it.
Is it the oversight committee? Is it one of the Republicans? Because they can put anything on there they want. It doesn't mean it's true.
So it's www.congress.gov. It says his nonprofit gave $140 million.
Who? Congress.gov is not. It has to be specific. Is it a GOP-led committee? Is it the oversight committee? The budget committee? Who?
If you look it up.
No, you said you just looked it up. So tell me what the URL is. It can't just be congress.gov. There has to be more.
It looks like it's through MSNBC is where I found it from. The URL is just http://www.congress.gov. That's the where I found it.
So if I go to congress.gov, it's going to be right there, right for me to see where it says, okay, here we go. Congress.gov. Let me see.
Look up Congress.
Maybe I need to, okay, maybe I'll come up on my backup and show you. On congress.gov,
That's just one. There's
No. Okay.
Seriously, don't believe that he gives money to campaigns.
No, I didn't say that at all. They all do.
Okay, exactly.
Hold on. No. Here is congress.gov. Current legislative actions. I don't see anything here about George Soros.
It's in a PDF.
Dude, fuck it off, man. You guys just make up shit. Fuck out of here.
Look at Bloomberg. It says on Bloomberg as well.
I don't care. How much did Elon Musk get?
I can look it up. I'm sure.
He said 250 million. So shut up about 50 million. Just shut up. Who cares?
But do you know that more billionaires supported?
No. How many billionaires are on his cabinet? You are fucking stupid. I'm going to move on. You don't know anything. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus fucking Christ. He has like 13 billionaires on his cabinet. Fucking idiot. I don't care if it's 150 million. I don't care. I'm talking about getting money out of this is campaign. I'm talking about them lobbying our legislators to pass shit that they want. This is not liberal rage. You're just not smart enough to debate. You're dumb. There's like 13 billionaires in his fucking cabinet, and you're over here like, no. Kamala have more billionaires. Fucking liar. I wasn't talking about campaign donating. I was talking about the lobbyists, the people who are in the ear of our senators and our Congress people, having them pass shit they want them to pass and not having our best interests at heart. They're supposed to represent us, not the corporations. That's what I said needs to get out. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I knew it was going to be a shit show today. All this fake outrage every single time anything happens. Don't give a shit about kids killed in school. Don't give a shit about anything else. But as soon as it's Charlie Cook, oh my God, fucking Democrats. Oh, I think that there should be a limit on how much corporations can give as well in campaigns. Yes. Just no, every time we have school shootings, you're like, thoughts and prayers. Oh no. Well, guess what? I'm going to do the Christian route. Maybe it was his time to go. Maybe God was just calling him home. You know, everybody has to die someday. Isn't that what you guys say after kids die? So miss me with a fake fucking outrage. I mean, oh, we're sending our thoughts and prayers. Yeah, what is that going to do for the parents who don't have any kids to tuck in bed that night? It's God's plan. Yeah, fuck you. Happy birthday, Infinite. Have the same outrage. We have no confirmation. We have no confirmation of his status, of Charlie Kirk's status. So some people have said things, but until it's been confirmed, I only deal in truth here, as you guys know, verified things, verified facts, stuff like that. So I'm not saying anything about his status because nothing's been confirmed. I feel really, really, I feel really, really bad for his children. His children are innocent in all of this. This isn't conservatives versus liberals. This is right versus wrong. Yeah, I don't spread unverified news. Nope. I pride myself on this platform. You do not want to watch the video. I promise you do not. Of course, yes, Charlie Kirk is innocent in all this too. Absolutely. But he's not free from the consequences of the hate he spews. Hate begets hate. I'm not saying it's justified or anything. Palm Mom. I'm guessing that was a tapping error. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I mean, all you get is thoughts and prayers. That's all you give school children. Liberal hate speech did not on a live Charlie Cook. Why don't you come up here? Well, actually, you're just going to get muted because you have your invites off. So either you can request up, otherwise you're not going to spew that nonsense. This is not liberal hate. Seems like we have a problem with white men that like to go around pew-pewing people. I think white men shouldn't be allowed to own weapons anymore. They can't seem to be trusted with them because they perpetrate all the violence. I mean, I feel sorry for the students. I feel sorry for the people that had to witness this. Can you imagine how traumatizing? I know Parker's traumatized to shit. He was fucking freaking out on Dean's Live earlier. I don't mean freaking out like that. Like, I'm talking crying, bawling. Like, he was like 30 to 40 feet away from Charlie Kirk and he saw everything. He's crying. It's awful. Can you imagine all those students that all witnessed this too? Yeah, he was there. Charlie Kirk spews dangerous rhetoric every time he goes to these college campuses. Hate begets hate. None of this is right. No one's saying anything. We don't think that he deserved it. Political violence has no home anywhere. But it's not our side that won't do anything about gun control. I know Parker is traumatized. Very, very much so. Yeah, I told you don't watch the video. Ooh. I don't think you're prepared. The GOP and the NRA go hand in hand. Yes. And they won't do anything about gun violence in this country. Do not watch it. Dean watched it live earlier, or not watch it live, but watch the video, and he said he got sick to his stomach. Charlie Kirk being shot today. Charlie Kirk said that he was okay with gun death as long as they got to keep their Second Amendment. So I hope they have the same energy today. I'm not saying it to be hateful. That's what your side believes. So don't come up here and act like it's Democrats. All these Republicans are coming in here saying it's a Democrat's fault. It's the Democrats' rhetoric. It's Democrat. No, it's not. We try to hold you guys accountable for what you voted for. You guys are in here perpetrating hate against immigrants, transgender people, LGBTQ people. You guys and Donald Trump perpetuate hate. But Republicans won't do anything about gun control. Sensible gun control. And we're not even talking about Denver, Colorado, where there's a school shooting. Do you guys care about the kids that were killed there, or you guys just got energy for Charlie Kirk? And coming up here to say, how do you know it was our side that did the shooting? Tell me, Susie, with your infinite wisdom, come up here. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? It's dumbasses like you who come up here and say it's Democrats when not a single thing about the shooter has been released. There has been no confirmation that he has passed. Oh, nope, it is. Oh, yep, he did. Yep, it just came up. Yep. Whoop, yep, it just came across the TV. It has been confirmed that Charlie Kirk has passed. If you watch the video, you would know he would never had, and my son told me he had no chance after watching the video. Thoughts and prayers. That's all kids get. ABC News, MSNBC, Trump just posted it, apparently. Yeah, I feel horrible for his children. I feel awful for his children. His children are innocent. His children are innocent. They lost their dad. That's absolutely horrific. West Coast, do you vote for Trump?
Yep.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
47, Arizona.
Okay.
Nelson,
you're lying
you. When you say we don't care about children.
No, you don't.
No, you're lying.
No, your party doesn't.
When you say all we offer, you're lying. When you say all we offer is stops and prayers. That's not what we offer.
What do you offer?
Well, we want to harden the schools.
No, adding more guns is not the solution, you dumb fucks.
Well, that's our solution.
It's not. It is not. It is not.
That's our solution.
It is not a solution. It's not a solution. It's not a solution. Adding more guns is not the fucking solution. Yes, it has been confirmed that Charlie Kirk has passed. Yes. Adding more guns is not the solution. Adding more guns is not the solution. How many cops are at Uvalde? How many cops are at Uvalde, West Coast? How many good guys with guns were at the school at Uvalde? Unmute your mic. There you go.
Don't mute me, man. Do you know how many times a gun is used as self-defense?
How many police officers with guns were at Uvalde, Texas?
Well, too many that didn't do any damn thing.
372, you dumb fuck. Adding kids, adding guns.
I didn't do a damn thing now, didn't I?
So adding guns at school isn't going to happen. Isn't going to solve anything.
Well, if you would be quiet and let me talk.
No, take me off Bluetooth. The reason why they're muting you is because there's a wicked echo, and you got to take me off Bluetooth because I can hear myself back, and it's very annoying. Yep, he's dead. Thoughts and prayers. That's what kids get. They're spazzing out over it because it's Charlie Kirk. They don't care about kids. 2 kids were unalived in Colorado today in a school shooting. Do you give a shit? Because I do. You muted yourself. I didn't mute you. You came off mute and then muted it back and muted yourself back. I did not mute you. My hands are right here. Unmute yourself. There you go.
You got me now?
Yep. And the echo's gone. So there we go.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I
yesterday in the school shooting. Absolutely. Why wouldn't I have 3 kids myself?
But your party won't do anything about gun control.
I just gave you options and you didn't like it. That's doing
That's
something.
not, it's not the option. It didn't work. It's proven not to work. There is no, stop. Stop! I don't allow fucking men to speak over me. Shut your goddamn pie hole when I'm speaking. Every single one of these school shootings had school resource officers armed at every fucking school. It's not the solution. Yes, I've already announced that Charlie Kirk has been pronounced dead. We already know. We know. Thoughts and prayers, just like all the school kids get. That's all he gets. That's all he gets from me. You running away? Yeah, that's what I thought. Teachers don't want to carry weapons. Oh, Kim, sorry. Yeah, do not watch the video of Charlie Kirk being pew-pewed today. It is off. I mean, my son doesn't mind watching that stuff, and he said it was too much for him. He's like, that was way too close, and it was so bad. I can't watch it. I will not watch it. I can't handle any of those things. None of it. I can't handle any. I can't do any kind of violence at all. They don't know. They have not released anything about the shooter. They did get him, but they haven't released anything about him. So I don't know. Oh, Troy, did he? Troy said, Troy Garcia that just posted it. He's my son. He said that my daughter Sabrina accidentally saw it and she felt sick to her stomach. So I'm telling you, don't watch it. It's really bad, and I won't watch it. All I've heard is that he's from 50. No, the Colorado shooter has not been found. The Charlie Kirk shooter. We've had so many shootings today. Y'all are mixing up your shooters, okay? That's why we have a fucking problem in this country, okay? The one for who did Charlie Kirk is in custody. The school shooting in Colorado, no. Oh, they said they had a older gentleman. Oh, they were. I don't know. They changed the story. Yeah. I'm gonna wait till it all comes out. I don't know. They got the wrong guy. Okay. I got it. Story changed. Well, he gets thoughts and prayers. That's all school kids get when they get shot. So Republicans won't do anything about sensible gun control. This is on Republicans. Sorry. This is not on Democrats as much as you want it to be on Democrats. I know you want to blame us for some reason, but we're going to take the Christian route. God just called him home. I guess this is part of God's plans. In events like police will apprehend anyone for reasonable suspicion, it doesn't mean they're the pew-pewer. Yeah, that's true, Troy. Sensible gun control. We need federal gun rules, regulations for all 50 states. Every state having different gun laws is not the answer. It's not working. We need background checks, universal background checks, red flag logs, mental health. And I personally think that they should have to insure their weapons like you have to insure your car. And when these insurance companies have to start paying out for all these deaths, they will make sure gun control happens in this country. Make them insure their weapons like they do their cars. And then insurance companies have to pay out when that gun is used. The insurance industry will very quickly make sure we have some good gun control in this country. Because they will not want to be paying out all that money. So if Republicans would join us and do some fucking common sense gun control, that would be good. but you don't. You don't. You don't have to argue. It's all over the news that he's gone. So the NRA gives Republicans too much money. They have too much sway. They have too much money. Yes, we talked about the Colorado high school shooting as well. Thank you, Troy. Charlie Kirk died from being shot today. Of course I feel bad for his children. My God. No one deserves to die this way. Nobody. Even though I don't like Charlie Kirk and I think he's absolutely fucking horrific. He didn't deserve it either. Yes, he passed. It's literally all over the news now. I said I wouldn't say it unless it was confirmed. He is confirmed to be gone. Right? No, you guys seem to think that we're like excited and happy. We're not. This is not a day of celebration. Yeah, Trump spoke on it. I feel sorry for the college kids, all the people that were there watching it. Like I said, Parker was there. Parker is so distraught. He is traumatized. He is in shock. He was like 20, 30 feet away. This is no JK, if you just came in and said this is typical Democrat hate, I literally just said he didn't deserve to be shot. No one does. We're against violence. We're against political violence. All of this stuff we are against. I just want you to have this energy when children are shot and not just Charlie Kirk. Hate begets hate. Hey, Kim. Hate begets hate because you guys don't want gun control and because this hateful rhetoric is being spread around the country. The misinformation, the hateful rhetoric about immigrants and transgender people and all of this stuff. Hate begets hate. Sorry. The truth is the truth. I know you want to make this about Democrats or Republicans. This is about right versus wrong. This is not about Republicans versus Democrats. If we might have had some sensible gun control in this country, Charlie Kirk wouldn't have died today. And those kids in Colorado wouldn't have died today in a school shooting. We just want you guys to have as much outrage with children being shot as Charlie Kirk. Join us. Let's do sensible gun control. Join us. You up in arms? You're upset about Charlie Kirk? You're upset about Charlie Kirk? Everyone should be, because violence is not okay. Of course they're going to blame the libs. They're going to blame Obama. They're going to blame everybody but people who kill people. It's a white man problem. I say white men shouldn't be allowed to carry because that's who seems to commit all these crimes. Can't control yourselves. Got to play fucking Rambo. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Right? We don't know who killed him, but I'm just saying. Well, the first guy they took into custody was a white older man between 50 and 60, but apparently they've let him go. That's because media doesn't show other races. You're a fucking idiot. If the perpetrator, oh, trust me, if it's an immigrant, it's going to be everywhere 24/7. So they can blame all the immigrants for one person, but you don't want to blame all the white people when white people are shooting up people more than anybody else. How many times have you laughed at Trump's assassination attempt? 0. I don't think he actually had an assassination attempt on at all. See, you guys are like, oh, you laugh? No, we're not fucking psychotic. We're not like you who revel. When you revel in other people's pain, it's because you're psychotic. We don't do that. I want him in prison. I don't want him dead. But I'm looking forward to his obituary. When God calls him home. When it's his time, it's his time. We don't find it funny because we're not sick, twisted, demented fucks. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I'm still looking for Trump voters to come up. Nope. I'm just looking for Trump voters only. I mean, I just want to remind you that in April of 2023, he said that gun deaths, unfortunately, are worth it to keep the Second Amendment. That white on right crime, yeah. I mean, he said it's just, unfortunately, it's worth it to keep the Second Amendment. So, thoughts and prayers, I guess. I hope it was worth it to him. I bet his wife and children say otherwise today. I'm not a sorry person. I'm just telling you that Charlie Kirk said that gun deaths are unfortunately worth it to keep the Second Amendment, and you're telling me I'm sick. What the fuck is wrong with you? Titan, you vote for Trump?
I did.
How old are you, and what state did you vote in?
60, New Jersey.
Okay.
I don't even know where to begin. I mean, first of all, let me ask you, what in your opinion is sensible gun control?
Universal background checks, the same laws in all 50 states. Red flag laws, mental health checks. I personally think that they should have to insure their weapon like you insure your car. So if you use that weapon against somebody and unalive somebody, then the insurance pays out. You insure your car in case you hit somebody and unalive somebody or hurt them really bad. I mean, I treat it like a car. Make sure they go through a safety class.
You hear me? I'm breaking.
Yeah, you're breaking up really bad. You have bars, which means your Wi-Fi doesn't have a good connection.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'll wait till I'm in a better spot if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
You hear me now?
Yes.
I mean, you do understand in their own life to take another that
You broke up. Can you start over?
nation that can. Can you hear me?
I can now, but you're breaking up really bad.
Oh, shit. How come? Hang on a second. second. I'll see if I can get to a better spot.
Okay.
Any better?
Yes.
You have to understand the fact that if someone is willing to trade their life to take another, there is very little legislation that can be enacted to stop them.
That's not true. What happened when the assault weapons ban happened for 10 years? What type? How did the death rates and school shootings and all that stuff go down?
I don't really know. I'm assuming it did. But
Yes, significantly, yes. No one needs a weapon of war at their house. I'm sorry.
Okay, but I don't think Charlie Kirk was killed with an assault weapon.
We
He
don't.
was killed with a handgun.
We
Like most people are killed.
we don't know that. You can't say killed. You have to say unalived, please.
Sorry, unalive. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure in that crowd somebody would have saw, unless it was a sniper.
That's what it I mean, I'm just saying, this is not confirmed. This is my thoughts. I always make sure that I say it. It definitely looks sniped. That's all I'm saying. It was right at the jugular. Boop, gone. So I think it was from too far away because there was so many kids around. Yeah, it was not a handgun. I'm certain, but I'm not certain. I mean,
Well, I guess we'll find out in due time.
yeah, we will. But nobody needs a weapon of war. I'm sorry, nobody needs an AR-15. There's no reason anyone other than police or whatever are using it. No, there's no one needs it. Nobody for any reason.
Right, and I'm not a gun person, but from what I've read, there's no difference between something like an AR-14 and a 9mm handgun, and they operate exactly the same. And in fact, most people.
That's not the weapon of choice. That's not the weapon of choice whenever they're going to these school unalivings and all that stuff. And I don't believe that that's true because they're not semi-automatic.
AR-15 is not an automatic weapon.
I didn't say that. I said semi.
All right, well,
I used to work. Okay, can I just tell you? I used to work at an AR-15 manufacturer. I sold them. I was in AR-15 sales a long time ago. And we used to have to test shoot them before we shipped them out. So we would go into this test tank several times a day and shoot them all before they left to make sure they were operational, blah, blah, blah. That was many, many, many years ago before all of this school shooting shit. And those are extremely powerful and no one needs one. I regret ever working there. I didn't know. That it was going to be this bad. We were going to have this many school shootings, and that was always going to be the weapon of choice. All of those things. But no one needs one.
Sorry, go on.
I just said no one needs one. Nobody.
All right, and granted, okay, so I'll give you the fact of, all right, let's take away every AR-15 in the country. Okay?
Yep.
What are we left with?
No ARs. And the last time they did the AR ban, crime went down. Let me see. I want to give the right number. Hold on. After AR-15 ban, did crime go down? I want to give the right statistic. It was 70% lower, according to the Ohio Capital Journal.
Yeah, I absolutely do not believe that number. That's ridiculous. That's not even close. You think unalivings went down by 70% when they banned the AR? No. And I don't think you believe that number either.
Hold on. Okay, got it. I'm so sorry. It said gun massacres of 6 or more decreased 37%. For the decade the ban was active. And then it shot up 183% when they were allowed to be happen again. So it went down. If it was 6 or more unalived, decreased by 37%. Would it be worth it to you to save 37% more children?
Of course it would.
That's the only thing that's the only thing the Democrats are talking about. Not a single Democrat ever, and I am 53. I am 53 years old. Not one time in my entire life has any Democrat proposed legislation to take away all guns. Ever. Never. Not once. It's a lie that the right tells you that Democrats want to take your guns. We do not. Most Democrats I know also have weapons. Just no one needs the one that's unaliving our children. It's the number one unaliver of children in this country right now.
Right, but let me go back to my original statement.
There's no but. There's no but.
Let's not start splitting hairs here. Let me go back to my original statement. And that what I said, if you're willing to trade your life to take another, there's little that can be done.
That's not true. Then why have any laws at all? Why have any law?
Let me ask you
No,
something.
don't let me ask you something. Every one of you fucking do that whenever I back you in a corner. You're like, well, let me ask you something. No, answer the question. Should we have no laws? Because criminals are just going to criminal anyway.
I don't understand what you're asking me.
Should we have no, you said if they want to hurt somebody, they're going to do it. If they want to be a criminal, they want to hurt somebody, they want to unalive somebody, they're going to do it anyway. So should we have no laws for anything because people are just going to do what they want to do anyway?
Of course not.
Okay, then don't say we can't do anything about gun problems. You can't say that. It can deter some, and if you have sensible background checks, red flag laws, all of those things, we need to have something that could stop some people. Just because you say, well, bad guys are always going to do bad things, then we should just have no fucking laws.
Let me propose this to you then. All right? Do you not think that if ARs were gone and someone got the crazy notion in their head that they want, for some whatever reason, to go shoot up a school, a church, whatever the case may be, that they would say, well, I don't have an AR, so I can't go pew these people?
They won't unalive as many. We're talking about the number. When you have whole classrooms of children that are just mowed down and their parents can only identify them by their fucking shoes. Yeah, if we can mitigate, that would be great.
Okay, so you don't think someone could go into a classroom with a couple of handguns and do the exact same thing?
No, not to that damage, no.
There's a lot of people who would disagree with you that, but
I don't care.
Let's go back to your background check thing. So let's say that someone buys a gun. Let's say I go purchase a hand pew today. I keep forgetting stupid TikTok bullshit. And
you're breaking up again.
Clear. I'm perfectly normal.
You're breaking up again.
Hang on a second. It might take me a minute. Hold on.
Like twist yourself into pretzels into just fucking doing something about it. Let's twist ourselves into 94 different fucking ways of yoga poses instead of just doing something about fucking guns.
I'm trying to answer your question. Can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead.
So let's say I go and I pass my background check. I'm a perfectly sane human being. I purchase a pew, and then for whatever reason, 5 years from now, I lose my mind, and I decide I want to go out and start shooting, pew-viewing people. The background check at that point meant absolutely nothing, didn't it?
Yes, but if you become a danger, that's why there's red flag laws. Like, I'm saying it's a multi-prong approach. It's a multi-prong approach. It's not one thing. It's not just one thing. The Republicans won't do anything.
Apparently the red flag laws aren't working because, I mean, you know, granted it wasn't a
All 50 states have to have the same regulations. Utah, for example, where Charlie Kirk lost his life today, is an open carry. There's no fucking rules.
Isn't your state open, Gary?
I believe Florida is. No, it's they took away. You don't have to have a concealed weapons permit anymore in Florida. So, I guess.
That's even worse.
Yeah, I'm in Florida, so yeah, we're fucked. My kids don't go to school. My kids are homeschooled because there's no fucking way I'm sending my kids off to slaughter. So they don't go to school. I homeschool them.
But you see, I mean, you keep talking about the school shootings, which unfortunately are tragic and horrible things that happen in this country.
Because Republicans won't do anything about gun control.
Let me finish a sentence, please. I mean, but it's nothing in comparison to the number of poor children that get shot on the street on a monthly basis. I mean, you know, everybody's complaining about the National Guard now potentially going into Chicago. There are 160
military is not a police force.
Not the point I'm making, okay?
You don't add more guns. You don't add more weapons. You don't add people who are not police officers to go in and do a police officer's job.
Well, do you think maybe their presence would at least...
No.
I mean, let me ask you the question.
It's against the Constitution. He cannot use the military against the citizens. It's called posse comitatus. I don't care what their presence. This isn't the fucking Wild Wild West. No, it is against the Constitution. He cannot. It is against the Constitution. Don't give a fuck. Well, however you're going to put yourself in a pretzel. Why isn't he sending them into states?
I'm not gonna put myself in a pretzel.
Why isn't he sending them into states where the gun violence is the highest?
I don't know. Chicago is pretty high.
No,
It's not.
Chicago is actually Chicago's not a state. Illinois is number 17. Do you know what the top 9 of the top 10 are red states?
Let me ask you this.
Oh my God, let me ask Demetria, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. Every Trump supporter says the same thing. Let me ask you this. Instead of just, oh my God.
Let me tell you this then.
You know how you said you wouldn't twist yourself into pretzels? That's exactly what you're doing.
No, I'm not. Not at all.
Yes, you are. You just can't just announce what is happening. You have to move forward to something else. You have to pivot.
I'll move forward. 165 children were unalived in the year 2025 in Chicago. 365 more were.
Where's that stat?
Look it up.
No, don't tell me.
165
No.
children. Is that what you just said? 165 children?
Yes.
That's like 5 school shootings.
Yeah. That you guys don't give a shit about.
You want to focus on Chicago because you're a racist and you like the racist dog whistle that is Chicago.
Well, let's talk about another thing.
What year was it, Titan?
Fucking weird.
Titan. What he said 165. How many children died in Chicago when? Last year? This year? Okay.
Titan doesn't like me, by the way. He made sure to make that very known
Yeah.
in Gen X leftist lives the other day. But either way, you're twisting yourself into pretzels. And you know what? If you wouldn't have a problem passing any of those background checks, red flag laws, you wouldn't have any issue with that, then it wouldn't be a fucking problem for you. It's always the people that want to be like, we don't want that, because you're scared that you're not going to pass those things. That's what the problem is.
Yeah, 276 kids. That's correct. And let's see. Let's do Mississippi. Let's do Mississippi and Louisiana. Let's do Louisiana first.
Here, let me ask this. Titan, I'm going to invite you to unmute. And before I do, how many children in your state were pew-pewed and unalived?
600,
Tell me that number.
656 in Louisiana. Let's do Mississippi. That's way more than Chicago. Mississippi. I have to do my kid spell Mississippi.
Come on, grade school.
This doesn't really say.
What's your home state, Titan? Where do you live?
New Jersey, I think he said.
Oh, well then what's your number in New Jersey?
No idea. Didn't look
Right,
up.
because you only know Chicago because you're a racist.
I am not a racist.
You're a racist.
You know what?
You only know Chicago because you're a racist. If you were interested in knowing, you would know the number in your state as well.
That's always your fallback. Oh, you're a
It's
racist.
because you are
Oh, you're a racist.
So
Oh, you're a racist. I'm not a racist, jackass. So
You're
shut
a racist.
up and move
How
on.
does it feel to be a racist? To have that much hate in your heart, does that hurt? I just want to know. Because I'm not a racist, so I don't really know how it feels. I'm just wondering. Go ahead, unmute. What's it like to be a racist? In denial, no less.
I am not a racist.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
That's the only reason
If you
why.
were a fucking racist, you would know the numbers in your own state. You knew Chicago. Why? Why do you think you focused on Chicago?
I looked them up when I looked them up.
Chicago's not even the top 10
Decided to send the guard to
most dangerous
Chicago.
cities. Why would you know Chicago?
I
Oh,
don't
it's because
care.
we're
Oh,
focused
I
on
looked it
a
up.
racist dog
You would get
whistle.
pissed off if you sent them anywhere else.
You know what, Titan? I'm not pissed off at you because I don't get pissed off at people that are more ignorant than me. I just feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for people like you. Because you're the reason that this kind of violence will continue. Because you will pretzel yourself to make excuse after fucking excuse. And you will crash out on people like liberals. Oh, thank God. This is going to be epic. Hi, Brad.
Hey, what's going on? I caught a bad signal. I don't even know what's going on.
Oh, we were talking about gun reform. We were talking about gun reform, and he's like, how do we do gun reform? And I said, what you say, like the same gun laws in all 50 states, background checks, red flag laws. And he has twisted himself into the usual pretzel.
Sounds about right.
So, Titan, talk to my friend Brett here. Go ahead and unmute.
Fine.
Hey, Titan, what's going on, man?
How are you?
Pretty shitty today, actually.
Hear that?
Yeah, I mean, just gun violence is just going further and further. So, what is your solution to ending gun violence?
There is no solution. There are three
Okay,
points.
so say,
Hold on a second.
awesome. So say that to every other first world country that has fucking numbers that are almost non-existent. Don't lie to me.
And those other countries usually shoot you when you kill somebody. That's why most of them are non-existent.
That's not true.
Like
Yeah.
UK?
Well, we're talking about different levels of population as well. I don't know what you.
Yeah, we do shit by per capita, so that all the numbers are aligned. But so tell me if there's no solution, why has UK figured it out? I thought you said there was no solutions.
Well,
You know what they
there was
did?
no-
I can tell you the solution. So in 1996, they had a school shooting there in Dunblane, Scotland, right? After that, their parliament, they came together, the left wing, the right wing, everybody came together and said, you know what? That's how many many school shootings that the UK has had?
I'm going to assume zero.
Zero. Do you know how many people were killed by firearms last year in the UK?
No idea.
22.
Okay.
22.
I find that difficult to believe. That's a pretty low number for a country of that size. But I'll take your
Right. Right. It means it worked.
All right, so let me go back to what I was saying when I originally said there's no solution. There are 3.2 million guns in this country as I speak.
3.2 million?
Yeah.
You're wrong about that.
You're wrong.
There's 1.25 guns per person in America. There is well over 330 million.
Oh, sorry. I meant to say 300. I said 3 by mistake. So, what is your solution then? Now that we got 300 million guns on the street.
You could ask people
Universal background checks.
voluntary buyback. If people want to give up their weapons or whatever, you could do that too. Give them some money for it if you want to.
Absolutely. Universal background checks, red flag laws, safe storage laws, written physical tests before purchasing them, psyche evaluations before purchasing them, registration, licensing. I mean, there's a lot of ways that we could get that number way down.
All right, I'm not going to argue that point. I've got no problem with strict gun control law.
You just came up here 5 seconds ago and said there's no solution.
It's fine. No, I didn't say.
Yes, you literally did.
You just said it.
All right,
said
well,
there is none.
all right, let me put it this way then. Okay? Whatever the solution is, it's not going to stop people from unaliving my weapons.
Oh, so now you're changing the goalpost.
Yes.
No, I'm not changing anything.
Yeah, you are, because we're talking about gun violence, and so now you're like, oh,
No,
well,
I was not even talking about the state of Illinois. I don't know how I got involved in this.
what about Illinois? Wait, let me guess. You brought up the racist dog.
Chicago. Yes. Yep.
No.
No, I didn't say it as a racist dog whistle. I said it because
It is
that
a
was where the
racist
president.
dog whistle.
Oh my God! Stop with the racist shit already.
No, that's what it is.
That's what
It's
it
a racist
is.
dog whistle.
No, I brought it up because is the president trying to send the National Guard to Illinois, mainly Chicago?
To Chicago.
Yeah, because he's a racist.
Well, how is that
piece of shit.
How is that a racist dog whistle?
Because he's a racist piece of shit.
Doing it. All right, so he's a racist piece of shit. What has that got to do with me?
No, literally, when I came up, you were talking about violence and gun violence in
Right.
Chicago.
Right, and if I would have been
Right.
allowed to finish my sentence, you might have heard the rest of it, but I wasn't.
Right. So is it in the top 10?
No, it's not in the top 10.
No, okay.
I already told him that earlier.
Let me say this. Let me put it this way, okay? You guys are, like everybody else, children getting killed, unalived, is a horrible thing. So, him sending the guard to whatever city, I'll say the racist dog whistle city of Chicago right now, because that's, on the forefront, but whatever city, if you sent them there and that presence of them being there cut the amount of children
You're breaking up again, Titan.
So the thing is if he really wanted to do that, why not send him to Gary, Indiana, that has the number one amount of gun violence? You know what I'm saying? He's doing that because he's a racist piece of shit.
That's against.
every city that's got
What
problems.
policing does the National Guard have? What can they do policing wise?
Probably nothing. But you know
Right, so
what?
they
They're
can't-
standing
they can't do
around. They're a
Right.
set of eyes.
A set of
Okay.
eyes.
They're a group
To
of
do
people.
what?
It's against the Constitution.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. So I guess you guys, then the hell with it.
It's against the Constitution.
Unalived. Well, what?
So what?
Yeah. So
So
what?
fuck the Constitution, so let's take your 2A away. How's that sound?
Yes.
I don't care.
That sounds
If
really
you said to me, if I
American.
lived in one of those cities and you said to me, I'm going to send the army down there to help, if anything, doing something to deter the crime and stop the
Pretty fascist.
illegal children from
Sounds
getting
like a
killed,
fascist,
I'd
doesn't
be
he?
like, yeah, please send them, Mr. President.
Or do something that actually works, like fucking gun reform laws.
Titan, just because you're a submissive bottom does not mean we all Americans are. Just because you want Trump to go ahead and you want Daddy to save you from all the scary people,
Would you
doesn't
shut
mean we all are.
it up?
You know, no, I actually have control of your voice box. Here we go. I'll shut you up. How's that sound?
Real quick, thank y'all. I do gotta bounce because I got my own stuff I gotta do, but I appreciate y'all.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be busy today, so.
I've been busy, but all right, I'll talk.
Thanks,
to y'all.
Brett. Titan, I don't know if you know who you were talking to. Do you know Brett Cross? Have you seen him on here before?
I'm sorry?
Have you talked to Brett before, the guy that was just up here?
No, and I was having a good conversation with him until your buddy over there had to come in and start with his racist bullshit.
It sure is her.
I'm a trans woman here every day. You know my pronouns, you know my name, you know who I
Fuck your
am.
pronouns. I don't give a shit what they are.
Okay.
That's very kind of you, Titan. It just shows that you're also a transphobe, a racist, a bigot. What else are you?
That's
what I.
that's enough. No, I let him. I dropped him with that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, he's ignorant. I mean, I literally see him around and he likes to harass me in comments. And clearly he's a submissive bottom, like I said. And that triggered him, so he's obviously in the closet. But anyway, thank you for bringing me up. I just wanted to get in on that because I could see you were frustrated, my love. So I'll come back later for friendly time.
Okay. Thanks, love. Yep. Oh, sorry. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Release the Epstein files. Keep it. Did you vote for Trump? Keep it real 2025. Okay. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Have you guys noticed that usually, like, when a guy draws a woman's body, he gives her, usually her chest area a lot bigger, This right here is underdeveloped. Just so you know. Just saying. Those are underdeveloped. Just saying. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Right? Only showing the parts they care about, right? Yes, I absolutely feel for Charlie Kirk's kids. I mean, they're innocent. But he doesn't draw now. I know everyone at that rally or at that place was probably really, really, really traumatized. Absolutely. Who is Charlie Kirk? He's a right-wing influencer that goes around to college campuses and tries to tell kids on college campuses they don't need college. Yeah, Parker's very traumatized. I wanted to hug him earlier. He was just breaking down on Dean's live earlier before I went live, and we are, we already have a generation of traumatized kids. We're going to have an entire generation of PTSD kids, people doing active shooter drills and, you know, all this kind of stuff. And you wonder why people have anxiety and shit. I wonder why kids have anxiety. Gee, I wonder. That's exactly what I've been saying all day, Double K. I will not watch the video, no. I can't watch the video. I mean, Parker was crying. I think he's extremely traumatized. I think he's in shock. Dean was crying. I mean, no one is reveling. No one is reveling. Go to X if you want to find the video, but I condemn all violence, period. All violence. All violence, all political violence. I just want you guys, I want Republicans to have the same energy when these kids get unalived in school. And release the files. Exactly. I would like to know how she felt if she was the same way as we, and I'm not talking about the kids. I don't know what that means. There was also a school shooting in Colorado today. It's not making the news because Charlie Kirk has overtaken the headlines. But I feel sorry for Charlie Kirk's kids. But hate begets hate. Hate begets hate. You spew hate, hate's going to come back to you, unfortunately. I mean, I know it made the news, but it's not being covered like the Charlie Kirk story. And hate begets hate. The Bible says you reap what you sow. It's time for Trump to show the Hitler side now? The fuck? Are you okay? No, you're not okay. Oh, you're filthy. Ugh. I'm blocking you. Gross. Of course, they're going to say block the Democrats. All this stuff with absolutely nothing. Yeah, Obama just put out a statement. I see that. They'll be outraged for a few days, and then they'll go back to thoughts and prayers. They're not going to do anything, and Republicans won't do anything. They vote against every type of measure to do gun control. Taylor, I was just bringing you up. Come back. So has Kamala. Yeah, everyone. I mean, right. I think Kamala Harris has come out and said something too. Probably Biden. Never put out a statement on Minnesota when the Democrats were unalived in Minnesota. I need some to answer why that is. Why what is? Yeah, when everyone says something when it's a Democrat that gets unalived, but then, you know, oh no, when a Republican gets unalived, but when a Democrat gets unalived, it's crickets. Or any of the schools have the same energy for the children. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. I don't know if they've caught the shooter yet. Last I heard, they had someone in custody, but they let that person go. So I don't think it was that person. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I'm trying to look at the AP News to see if there's any update. Yeah, I had that as my background here because, you know, there were all this fake outrage. Like, oh my God. I'm like, well, Charlie Kirk said that gun deaths are unfortunately worth it to keep the Second Amendment. So, I mean, he said it himself. I mean, hate begets hate. I wonder if Alex Jones thinks this is a psyop, like he did Sandy Hook. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Hey, if you guys want to help support my live, I am here every single day, 7 days a week from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Diava Talks is my Cash App or Venmo. If you want to help keep me coming back every day, I would appreciate any and all support. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I am looking for Trump voters to come on up. Let's chitty chat. Okay, it says authorities are still searching for the suspect. And the university has been completely evacuated.
How's it going?
Poochie, how did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 35 and I'm voted in Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
Well, first off, it's a tragedy that this man was unalived in the school.
Absolutely.
With security.
With what?
With loose security. All these schools, and then schools today too. I'm not aware of what schools they were at, but
It was in Colorado.
Like it's just getting to the point where, like, I believe in the fact that every teacher should go through the qualifications of having a pupil side, and I feel like there should be more security in every school in this United States of America.
Nope, that's not. Teachers don't want to carry.
Why you don't want security for our kids?
Teachers don't. We need sensible gun control. We don't need teachers doing a shootout like the OK Corral in a first grade classroom. I do not allow men to speak. I do not allow men to speak over me. So if I'm speaking, you are not. So keep quiet while I'm speaking. Teachers don't want to have a shootout in a first grade classroom. with unalivers. That's insane. Second of all,
If the teacher had something to protect her children, then that
no,
wouldn't happen.
they don't want to do that. They are not going to do a shootout in a first grade. You don't seem to get the concept that when I'm speaking, you're not. Teachers do not want to carry. What happened in Uvalde, Texas, where there was 372 officers standing around and didn't do dick? That's not the answer.
I bet you're celebrating today, ain't you?
No, of course not. I don't believe in any violence at all. We want actual sensible gun control. It's you and your party who don't.
What happened? What happened to that same energy with Donald Trump?
He didn't get shot.
Yes, he did.
No. Charlie Kirk got shot.
Was somebody not unalived at that?
That was Corey. That was Corey Comparatori. That was not Trump.
Was there live ammo being thrown through the air? Yes or no?
It didn't hit him.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it didn't hit him.
I sure did. It hit his ear. Thank God it didn't get any closer. Thank Lord.
Sure.
So let me just give me 10 seconds to ask you a question, okay? So here's how I can tell you. This is how
Let me
it
ask
would
you
help out
this.
if there was in schools. So if you go into a bank and you try to pew the bank and have 30 people in the bank and none of them have a pew and they tell them, get down, I'm going to blah this bank. Do you think it would be easier for that to happen, or easier for a guy to try to walk in and say, get down, and everybody in that bank was qualifications and had a handgun, or sorry, pew, and was
That's
able
not
to protect herself?
the
They
answer.
would turn around and point at that guy and say, what
It's
are
not
you thinking?
the answer. We're not the wild fucking
I'm sorry
West.
to tell you. So why is it that the government can...
Shut
Why is it that the
your fucking mouth. Every time I go to speak, you speak over me. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why don't you have any self-control? None of you MAGA have any self-control whatsoever. This is not the wild West, okay? How about we
That's
do
how you do it,
sensible? That's what we do, sensible gun control.
Yeah, sure, right. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How's that work? You think
No.
that's really going to work?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Until somebody...
What's happening right now is not working. What's happening right now is not working.
What was happening in the past 4 years that Trump is trying to clean up wasn't working. Is the whole reason for this.
No, it's not.
Let's just say he was Clinton. Somebody just like Malcolm X, somebody standing up and talking for we the people and showing people what the college is really scams about is the fact that he was unalive, and you know it too.
No.
That man was so fucking well educated, so successful.
Dude, he dropped out of community college. He dropped out of community college.
And still is smarter than most college.
You
How
have no,
about that?
you have no fucking self-control. Literally, it's like talking to a 2-year-old. So fuck off. My God. He was so fucking intelligent. He dropped out of community college. He's going around to college campus, or he was going around to college campuses trying to tell kids that they didn't need college. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with these people? Fucking insane. Just right. Just Rich. Just Rich. Are you there?
I'm sorry, I didn't want to go on here.
Okay, no worries. That's okay. Thank you. Sean, thank you for the $4 Cash App. Good discussions today. Thank you so much, Sean. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. Yes, the Bible says you reap what you sow. Hate begets hate. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Going to college does not make you smart. It makes you educated. Doesn't mean you're smart. You can be dumb as a box of rocks, like streetwise, common sense wise, but educated, no one can take your education. Right, Cam? They don't learn a thing. Didn't learn a thing. I thought you were asleep. Hate begets hate, guys. Karma's a bitch. You can't run around perpetrating hate and violence and all of those things, and then when it comes back at you, blame other people. Hate is beginning at the top. Donald Trump is hateful. I ain't gonna shed a tear. I feel sorry for his children, but I'm not gonna shed a tear. That I know. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Walter, I don't answer questions from the comment section. If you're going to be a coward, stay in the comment section. You're just going to be ignored. I feel sorry for his children. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to say, I don't necessarily feel sorry for his wife because she probably had the same ideology. He did die with his Second Amendment intact. That's true. I feel sorry for the kids. Empathy is woke. Empathy is woke, right, guys? Oh, his kids were there? Ew. If his kids witnessed it, that would be absolutely horrific. I feel sorry for the college student that witnessed it, but if his own children witnessed it, oh my Jesus. Whew, that's another level of trauma. I am full of empathy. I told you I feel bad for his kids. I feel sorry for the college students. I know Parker was there and he was very traumatized. Very, very traumatized. I feel very, very sorry for anyone who had to witness that. I don't know how old his kids are. But they'll just be like thoughts and prayers and move on. But I need Republicans to have empathy and care about the children that keep being shot in these school shootings instead of just 1 and 3. Yeah, they're young. Luckily, they probably won't remember what they saw. I care about the kids that were shot today at the Colorado high school. I need Republicans that are crying about Charlie Kirk being killed today to care about the children too. Yeah, calls for a moment of silence and prayers on the House floor. What is that going to do? What is that going to do? On the House floor, they should have passed a bill. Call it the Charlie Kirk bill. We don't give a fuck. Ban ARs. Do some sensible gun control. That's what they should have done on the House floor, not let's have a moment of prayer. It don't get you shit. Did God not protect him? Guess it was time to go. No, I think it's dumb to do thoughts and prayers. Prayers without works means nothing. The Bible says prayer without works means nothing. If all you're doing is thoughts and prayers, prayers and thoughts and prayers, but you're not fucking doing anything, it doesn't work. Praying for people doesn't work. Just like when so-and-so has cancer and then they die and you're like, I prayed. It wasn't because your faith wasn't enough. It's just God doesn't intervene. He doesn't do it. It doesn't do anything. Prayer without works is meaningless. So stop just saying thoughts and prayers, but doing nothing about it. All it does is make the person praying feel like they actually did something. Exactly. Thoughts and prayers is for lazy people. Right. You have to do something. The Bible itself says prayer without works is meaningless. When you get sick, do you pray or do you go to the doctor? No one said, Miller, that it was going to prevent all gun control is going to prevent all. Would prevent shootings, mitigation, less harm. Why don't you come up? Yes, Republicans have been gaslighting the country for decades. Yes. Yes. I don't either, Amara. Miller's going to just be a coward like they all are. They want to just come in and be keyboard abusers. Utah's an open carry state, so he died with his Second Amendment intact. He never lost his Second Amendment rights. Yes, Charlie Kirk died. He was shot in the neck. He was only 31. He was young. That's my son's age. You figured I was 40? Thanks. No, my son is 31. I'm 53. Ouch. Oh, my finger doesn't move in. Ow. I'm having a massive flare up today with my RA, and my fingers hurt. Everything hurts. This finger's like stuck, and I can't bend it. And it hurts. Why are they treating him like a martyr? Because he got a bunch of young people to vote for Trump and be real little red-pilled incels. So they liked having him. They liked having him on their side. That's why. Because he went around to college campuses teaching kids how to be little red-pilled incels. He was a cult recruiter. That's it. Yeah, I don't condone violence either. Oh, Jessica, I have my twins at 41. Hate begets hate. When you just go around spreading hate everywhere, you can't be surprised when it comes back. He went out to venues or outside. You can't have proper security. Just ask Trump. I had twins at 41. I had my son at 21, my daughter at 23, and then the twins came along. Oopsie poopsie surprise at 41. So my kids are 31, 28, and 11. I got my little late and light surprises. Oh, my twins are very early, yes. My little Chasey Poo was only 2 pounds. Spent quite a bit of time in the NICU. Ava was in the NICU too, but not as long. She was bigger. He was dying. So I had to give birth early because he was dying. But he made it. He's in the room with me now. Say hi, Chase.
Hi.
His voice is changing. I bet you guys heard that, didn't you? Oh, his voice is changing. That was funny. That was Peter Brady. Bailey Dawn says, hi, Chase. Usually it's Ava in here with me today, but it's Chase. Oh, I'm not laughing at him. It's cute. His voice has dropped like a whole octave. He came out one day and he said, like, Mom or something. I'm like, what the? Who was that? Who the fuck was that? Everyone's saying hi, Chase.
Hi.
But they'll be 12 in a couple months, so it's about that time. Nelson, hello, love.
Hi, Diava.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Actually, I came on. I'm not feeling joyful about Charlie Kirk's demise.
No.
But on the same token, that's one less to work with.
Oh, you broke up.
And I said, I wasn't celebrating Charlie Kirk's demise, but in the same breath, that's one less bigot we have to deal with.
That would be true. So, hey, hate begets hate, right? If you spew hate and rhetoric, it's going to come back to you, and you can't be surprised and then outraged if it comes back to you.
It's crazy, and by me being black, I feel it more than ever. I live in Austin, but one thing I can say about Texas, it's an open carry state.
Mm-hmm.
I got carry for me and my wife, because my wife is Kenyan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and she's here for 23 years, and she has a green card. And if they mess with her, they got to go through me. And that's it. Straight up. Can't be any more serious than that.
That's it.
But anyway, I just want to drop in and say howdy.
Yep. Well, thank you.
And you have a beautiful rest of the afternoon.
You too. Thank you.
I sure will.
All right. Awesome. Holy moly, there's a lot of people requesting. Okay. The last thing out of his mouth was a racist dog whistle, gang violence. Well, he died with his 2A intact. Brutally honest. How are you? Brutally honest? I have empathy too. I have empathy for his children because they didn't deserve that.
Has not been caught. Hello.
Hello, my love.
Sorry, I was watching some videos.
That's okay.
I just wanted to come up during friendly time because I know that there's a lot of emotion and opinion about Charlie Kirk right now, and I just wanted to say this. And someone in the comments already said it. Like his last words were a racist dog whistle. Guys, two things can be true.
Correct.
We can definitely say that what happened to him is inappropriate, and we can fight against it. We know it's not right, while also believing that this is kind of his karma. And you've been saying it, hate begets hate, you know? But from somebody at a community that he directly decided to come against constantly, the trans community. I mean, he was trying to talk about trans shooters recently because of what happened in Minnesota. He was trying to talk about how we're just as dangerous, kind of a thing. He talked about how we're nothing but mental illnesses, pushing away the idea that gender affirming care will save lives, that kind of a thing. So like you kind of said earlier, he did
harm to your community.
Yeah, I will not be shedding a single tear because we may never know how much damage this man caused in my community alone, not to mention the entire country, but also how many people he got unalived by proxy of his hatred. So, I mean, you're going to hear a lot of opinions and you're going to feel conflicted because you don't agree with what happened to him, but also you know that he was a hateful, spiteful, racist, bigot, misogynist, you know, MAGA.
Yep.
You're going to feel conflicted. Don't. Both things can be true. You don't have to agree with what happened to him, but you also can understand in the same respect that he was not filling up his karma bank. He was just depleting it. And today, karma caught up with him. And unfortunately, this is what happened to him. And I agree, his children, like, that's going to be a horrifying story that they're going to deal with in the future.
Yep.
When they're adults, they can find this on a news broadcast. They're going to be able to watch the video if they want, things like that. That is traumatic. All of the students that were there, they're going to be dealing with trauma. So yes, I do have